Last but not least, short and sweet, ratios. This was a bonus on the first unit test, but it's this idea of using ratios in geometry. So it says we have two supplements that are in a 4:5 ratio. So you have one that's smaller, one that's bigger, but you know they add up to 180, two angles, and they're supplements to each other. There's two ways to think about this. We could think about it algebraically, or we could kind of think about it mental-mathically. If you have a 4:5 ratio, or 4 parts compared to 5 parts, you're comparing 4 things to 5 things, and that will stay consistent, right? If you have 4 girls and 5 boys in the classroom, if you doubled that, you would have 8 girls and 10 boys, and you would keep the same ratio, the same proportion. So anyway, we could think about it together, there's 9 parts. So you could visualize like the small is broken into 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. The big one is broken into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. All together, there's 9 parts. The bigger one gets 5 of those parts. The smaller one gets 4 of those parts. So you could just divide 180 by 9 and then just multiply by 4 and multiply by 5. Or you could just think algebraically, there's 4 times something is this angle, and 5 times something is that angle. So we could just do like 4x plus 5x equals 180 degrees, or 9x equals 180, or x equals 20, because 9 times 2 is 18, add to 0. So then if we just plug those in, that one would be 80 degrees, and that one would be 100 degrees, and of course, 80 plus 100 is 180, okay? So make sure you try those, you try ones. This idea will come up over and over again. You made it, thank you. Work hard on your problems, especially those reverse FOIL ones. Peace.